I'd like to talk about some of my latest experience with leadership. Right now it's April 10th, 2020, so we're going through this COVID-19 pandemic and a lot of extreme measures being taken. So a lot of companies are having to adapt to this. I work for a company that has 9 facilities across a wide region, and they're doing a lot of great things to try to keep the communication going, and the leadership group is just rising to a new level. And I see this with numerous companies that I've been talking to. So along with some of the negatives that are going on, there are a lot of positives. So what I have been seeing is there's 3 fundamentals of this, and one is reinforcing your values. So every company has some kind of strength in its values, and it's a foundation. Second thing is have a plan. You need a plan. You need to start with something, and it'll evolve over time, but you need to start with something and so people can follow a plan. And then you need to support your people, engage your people. As a leader, you need to be the one that is helping them and supporting them in what they need. So first, the values. And the values, the company I'm with, we have respect and collaboration, integrity, and learning. Those are some of our core values that we practice and talk about every day. Also, it's about caring about people. So not only protecting people, but caring about people. And that's fundamental to our company. Other companies have other things, but that's what drives us. That's what we talk about. That's our foundation. Second thing is have that plan. So our company started off with a small plan, but it evolved. There's lots of email broadcasts. There's websites. We have a SharePoint that has managers' toolboxes. It has your schedule when you're going to be cleaning. It has how to apply masks, so on and so forth. So it is a place where everybody can go and pick this information up. Very good informational tool. And then supporting the employees, everybody. And it's really about communication. So you need to start off with a core group, whether it starts off with your executives, your managers, your employees, but everybody has to be in line. So as your executives get together and talking multiple times a day, they're feeding information to the management group, which is feeding information to the employees. And it needs to flow that way. You have to be in line, especially with multiple facilities spread out amongst different areas. So communicate frequently. Be open and honest when you're having these communications. Right now we're doing a lot of Skype calls, Microsoft Teams, conference calls. But on these, you need to, it's the leadership group. We're talking about the leadership group. We need to be open and honest. What do we see? What do we have going on? People are going to have fears. You can't, if you're on a conference call, you can't see that. You've got to try to, somebody needs to bring it up if somebody's having some issues. State the facts. There's been a lot of times where you don't get all of the facts, you get hearsays. Pretty soon you're acting on hearsays, and that's not correct. So just remember, get all of the facts. If you have the facts, then you can make decisions. Sometimes those decisions might not be perfect, but at least they're decisions based on facts. Be an active listener. Like I say, I'm working from a home office. I can't sense exactly some of the people. So you need to really listen, get in tune with that. Listen to people. Allow people to discuss their ideas, their questions, again, their fears, etc. Do not micromanage, or try not to micromanage. It's pretty easy to be away and not know something, so you get on the email and you shoot off a bunch of emails. Try not to do that. Try to let people know the process. So manage the process, get the feedback from the people out there that are doing the work, and manage that. Try not to give them a little bit of freedom. They're gonna make some mistakes. Most of them are going to be okay. Let's just get back to it and adjust to it. As leaders, we shouldn't be micromanaging anyway, but we're there to reassure, provide guidance, answer the phone calls, support the group. Okay? The next one is act as a team. Don't have the rogue players out there or the cowboys doing their own thing. Their intentions might be well, but we need to follow the process that the whole company is driving for. That'll make the company better. That'll make the process better. You'll find that if somebody goes off on their own and does something, you just got to watch that and you might have to manage that. Not micromanage it, but manage that. A lot of times there might be a deviation from the plan during a process, but that might be okay. That might become the new standard, and that's good. But in some cases, just as long as people are elevating that and talking about it, that they had to deviate from the plan, then people can say, okay, good idea, we're going to make that the new standard, or wait a minute, that's not what we said we were going to do. Go back and get back to our process and our plan. Okay, so again, it's about values, it's about a plan, and it's about communication and our people. All right, so this comes right back to continuous improvement. What do we do in continuous improvement? We plan, we go do something, we check, verify, and then we go adjust. Just like what we're doing here. Now, right now in today's reality with the COVID-19 and trying to keep everybody safe and still run the business, you need some extreme leadership to really tighten this thing up. And that's what I've been seeing. It's really been extreme leadership. But again, the plan revolves around our values. We're going to go do something, which is communicate the plan. We're going to check in with the people and see how the plan is going. And then we're going to adjust. We're going to just keep on going. And this might happen multiple times in a day. So again, I just want to share what I have seen out there is some pretty good leadership. And it's some extreme times. And I think it is really extreme leadership. It's really promoting and bringing some good things in light of a bad situation.